What's up, YouTube? This is Relaxed Yu-Gi-Oh Player here, doing a deck profile on my deck that I took to locals. There was, I think, around 40-something people, and I got 6th place. So I'm going to go ahead and do a deck profile. The deck is obviously Black Wings, as you can see in the title, and everything. Now, this deck's pretty crazy. It's different, and that's why I like it. It has a lot of variety, and I'll go ahead and get started here. So first things first, you got to play the 3 Shuras, because that's one of the main monsters of the deck. Really helps you get out a lot of your combo pieces and helps you, get the field presence, what you need. Next, you have the 3 Shuras, obviously. People put this to 2 sometimes. This card's a must-have at 3. With triple Black Whirlwind, if you summon a Shura, most likely you're going to get this. Sometimes I don't even special this out. I'll save it for next turn and normal summon this, just to keep thinning my deck and to keep field presence. And it's really, really good. Because you can rank 4 a lot, really easy with it, which is really important to the deck. Next, you have 3 Kalutes, because it's Kalute. If you only run 1 or 2 Kalutes, then you're not playing the deck, because this is one of the most vital pieces. Your opponent, damaged up with it. It can get over anything, really. I don't care what anybody says. Next, we have 2 Sirocco's. Now, there is a card later in the deck that you'll figure out why am I running, but I'll just say that it works. 2 Sirocco's seems good. I don't like having to rely on my opponent to have monsters in order to summon, and I don't like tributing my own to get it. Sometimes I do to get the Black Whirlwind, but, it's whatever. Next, we have 2 Blizzard. Now, the reason I don't play 3 or just 1, I really like the just being able to top deck into it, but not too often. It can be okay, because it's you can normal it, special something. You can't bring it out with Shura's effect, which is meh. It would be nice if you could, but sorry about the shakiness. I am actually using my phone, but Blizzard's just, whatever. And the rarities I don't really care about. As you can see, one's rare, one's common. But it's like Junk Synchron. You don't have anything else, you top deck this. There you go. Then you play 1 Zephyros, because it's 1600, which is nice, because you can go Shura 1 turn, next turn, Bora, next turn Zephyros, just to keep monster presence. And he's really good with Blizzard. Summon Blizzard to special something out, bounce back whatever you use with Blizzard, and or bounce Blizzard back to special this out. You take 400. You get a Blizzard next turn, plus you can Synchro or Exceed with whatever, and that's one of my #1 plays in the deck. Also Black Whirlwind, if I feel like Black Crozing, say if I have a Gale and Blizzard and Zephyros. Summon the Blizzard, special the Gale, bounce Blizzard back for Zephyros, sink Black Rose, blow up the field, or I can always bounce back Black Whirlwind. If I have Gale in hand, summon this, blah 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 blah, And Gale, Ophion Killer, that's basically what it was. I even lost Evil Swarmer's butt. He had the Book of Moon when I trap stunned him. So Gale's still really good though. You can special it out anytime you want, basically, because Black Wings are always on board. And then it puts in a lot of work. Gets over My Stroke, Gotchi, to make any of your monsters being able to run stuff over. Because usually they're problem cards, but Zinmane's even, you can put its defense down to 1050 or whatever, 1100. And then swing over with 1,000 monsters. So, I play 1 Vayu. I'm thinking about possibly cutting it, but I do like it. At the same time, it sucks because it really, Black Whirlwind with it, yeah, but I don't like having to wait for it to hit the grave. It seems like it's a little slower than what I want it to be, but I usually side that game 2 and 3 to side in other cards. I guess game 1's good. And then for the hand traps, I don't have Veilers and Max C's, believe it or not, and I don't really think I need them. I don't want them. I'm actually playing a Gores. I play Black Whirlwind, but they are MST bait out the Wuza. People still destroy back row even without heavy, and Gores is I've used them just about every time I've had them in my hand, even if I had a Black Whirlwind at the start of that turn. People Malevolent Catastrophe, they can Black Rose easy still, so Gores. And 2 Trigodias. People did not see that coming today at all. I'll Black Whirlwind, summon a monster, add a card in my hand, and my turn. They think they're going to be able to get through me. I could have a Collude. If I don't, then I have Drag. Drag stops everything. Next turn, I can Xyz with it or detach and take a monster. So it's really good. Now, as far as that's the monster lineup, no Veilers. I didn't have Veilers today. I don't really know if I need them. For the spells, 3 dualities. Search card, really good. Another important card, Black Whirlwinds. Really important card because obviously it's Black Whirlwind. Searches everything you need. You have 1 card for Black Feathers. I really want to put that to 2. This deck has so much search power now, along with this and the dualities. Plus, it's just draw cards. You draw. And it gets you to what you need. I don't care what anybody says. Even if I end up with no monsters, with all the back row, the deck can't lose. And then I played 3 MSTs. I don't know where the third one went, but here's 2. There should be 3. And by the way, my deck, you might blow your mind, 45 cards. I don't really need Black Whirlwind to win. It helps, but it doesn't need it. Book of Moon. Book of Moon's really good, this format. Just whatever. Stop, disrupt plays, put a monster face down and swing a Shura, whatever. Then my tech choice for against decks with effects, which I didn't have Veilers, so I decided to use these, and I like these better, are Chalices. First off, I can swing with my monster to get over their monsters, or I can negate their effects, damage step. I won a game because I attacked the Penguin Soldier. I flipped face up, damage step, chaliced it, negated the effect, destroyed it, nothing happened, my monster stays on the board, and I swung for game. You can attack into a Graham while it's face down. You can, well, I'm not sure if that would destroy it anyway. You can damage step this. Yeah, you can't do that with Failure. And you can use this on your turn. So it's very, 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 awesome. And then we're going to go to the traps, one-ofs. We have a Fiendish Chain, because monster negation is still important. Trap Stun, my double name, Golder misprinted Trap Stun. 1 TT, because it's limited to 1. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, because it's limited to 1. 1 Delta Current Reverse. This won me a match against Dragoonides, because he actually set 2 cards. And he ended his turn, I just flipped this up, popped everything. My turn, Black Whirlwind. Summoned 4 monsters. Gamed them with Cowboy. Pulse. And then you have to have the double Mirror Force, which I'm not sure if I like the Mirror Forces. They're okay, but there's probably better cards this format. Deep Prison. Icarus. Good card. Such a great card. You can't play in less than 1. You have to play at least 2. At least. If you don't play... I play 3. This card's just too good. 2 Scrap Iron Scarecrows. Messed with a lot of people today. Beat Heroes because of this. He would Blade Armor Ninja. I flipped 1. He's like, okay, attack again. I'm like, Scrap Iron again. He's like, are you serious? I'm like, sure am. And on to the extra deck. Now, after the tournament was over, I managed to pick these up. No, they weren't in the deck during the tournament. If they were, I would have won one of my games that I lost. So I would have actually done better. So we'll go into it. Maestro, because he's defensive, I might take him out because I didn't use him 1 time today. Cowboy, I love him. Key Beetle, I want to put that to 2. Zephyron, for players that don't know what this does. Takes 2 winged beasts. Let's see if we can get it here. Once per turn, you can detach an Xyz from this card and negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls. And if you do, this card gains turn for each face-up card on the field, except this card. So to Fiendish Chain for everything on your opponent's field, even spells and traps like Dragon Ravine, which I negated with Zephyron. Xeraphine. And its attack is 300 for each face-up card, including your own. So it gains 200 for itself and 300 for each face-up card your opponent controls. So, I've had it up past 3,300 before. It was pretty nice. Another card that I only summoned 1 time. Star Eater, really hard to summon. Taking it out for sure. That's one, same way, Somewhere in the Ascendant, taking it out. Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, Black Rose, My German Black Rose, Armor Master, really good, Gaia Knight, Black Queen Mama, and HSC Sahemoth. This card is the Shiznit. DD Warrior Lady, 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner monsters. After the damage calc, when this card battles an opponent's monster, you can banish that monster, also banish this card. Really good. TG Librarian, which is okay, I drew a few cards off of it, and a Catastor. Catastor's good against a lot of decks, you know, it's whatever. And onto the side deck. I want to play, I only have 2 currently in the side deck, putting this up to 3 for the regionals. It destroys Jagunities, destroys Lavels, destroys, I would say, see, Dark Worlds, really good card. And because I didn't have Veiler, any heavy deck, Chalice. Crappy Prohibition. I had another Trap Stun for trap heavy decks, because I like to just, you know, keep everything on board, and I can just Delta Crow it. 2 goes in matches, probably going to switch this out with Rivalry, possibly. 1 Eradicator, because it's at 1. The deck can get over there. 2 Deck Devies, because this card is easy to get off. 2 Light Imprisonings, Heretics, Constellars I know are an issue. And then Fire Fist overworked, and I didn't have much in Spellbooks or Dragons, so I just figured I threw these in there. Now, the deck isn't 100% great, because I didn't have the proper side deck materials and the main deck materials, but I made do with what I had, and I actually came to enjoy that not having Veilers. I love this card, and this card, like this card is so good. I think if I give Veilers, I'm not going to take these out. Now, if you guys want a trade binder video, I have a lot of new stuff today, and I would like to show you guys my binder. So if this video can get like 3-4 likes, I'll make a trade binder update, and we'll start to trade and everything. I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and you guys have a great time and have fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And these are going to win my regional next weekend. Peace out.